10,000 tick trap.
Pandas. 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 I got a broads in Atlanta. Just a lean in the Fanta. Pandas, welcome to the stream. Good morning. Bill7, good morning. Always reminding everyone what's good. Scalp that like button. Thomas Master, good morning. Lone Man, good morning. Bone Thor, good morning. Welcome, guys. John, welcome. Mike Richardson, welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining. Make sure you guys scalp that like button. We just finished the pre-market show. Always have a great time there. We do have news today, Pandas. Please be aware, we do have news today. Will it be a make or break your account news event? I don't know. It's ISM Services PMI. Sometimes it moves, sometimes it doesn't. Good morning, Pandas. Good morning, good morning. Thanks for joining, everybody. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome. Mawashi, good morning. Panda's in the house. All my pandas. Thanks for your constant support. Really appreciate it. It's undershoot, maybe leading to an overshoot. Frank Angelo, good morning. Welcome, guys. Welcome. We're about to start. 11 minutes here. Unfortunately, my accounts, like, starting over on these accounts. Yesterday's losses, I tried to continue trading yesterday, and the day just got busted. My accounts, basically trading this trap here. I was able to scalp out, but the problem was I didn't. I was trying to swing trade instead. So I was trying to swing this trade, and I was trying to swing it for 5 points, but rather it gave me about 4 points on my swing, and then reversed on me with its double top over here. But hey, pandas. I mean, that's why evals. I traded more aggressively, knowing full well I could bust them at any time. But for me, it's more important to get funded than just try to trade them. So I trade them aggressively. And I trade them aggressively, especially when there's a promo going on, like a long promo. So BBM80 makes it so I can continue to trade here. So that promo is good because, well, the reason why I trade so aggressively is because the promo makes it very cheap. And to me, the risk reward is worth it. Bill, I think you got the pants. Yes, sir. JR, good morning. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome. No man says, I'm up $430 on my first 25K account in Apex. After 3 weeks, let's go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Slow and steady wins the race. Truly, truly, truly. Quick look at the daily chart here. We're coming back to the 20 EMA. This could be a trading range because the trading range indicator shows that we have been so choppy here and we turned into a trading range. I would say this though, the next reversal, if it triggers above the 20 EMA, will be a failed second entry short on a very strong uptrend on the daily chart. I know right now we kind of broke down here, but this is still a very strong uptrend and this could be a pullback. In fact, it could be first break a trend looking for a new high at this point. Also, there's a large gap. As you can see, there's a gap. I put this blue line here because of this large gap here. There's a big gap here on the daily chart. So most likely, I mean, more often than not, we fill these gaps. So we may fill this gap with this trap trade on the daily chart. It really depends. It really depends. If it triggers above 20 MA, that could be a strong move up. Very strong move up, I think. Good morning, Marv. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Donald Smith. Good morning. Super choppy right now. We do have news at 10 o'clock, so we may be choppy until then. Lomez says, do we think that CFTC is going to go for Apex? I don't think so. I don't think so. If they are, they're going to have a lot of evidence to go after them for whatever reason. Like what would trigger that? People get paid out. People get their money. I don't see how that's possible. PMI news is actually at 10 o'clock. You might have different... Oh, sorry, not PMI. ISM services. Ooh, the rider. Scalp that like button. We're about to rock and roll here. Donald Smith asks, what is the legal issues with props? To be honest, I still don't know the full details of the what was it? The my forex funds or whatever. My forex funds. According to the U.S. regulator, MyForex funds offer retail customers to become professional traders by trading with Traders Global's money against third-party liquidity providers and splitting any trading profits. Although the platform assured the public that it makes money when customers make money, in reality, Traders Global operated as a counterpart to substantially all customer trades, not as liquidity providers. I have no idea what that means, but that's what it is. This is the alleged forex fraud. For fraudulently soliciting customers to trade leverage margin or finance retail foreign exchange. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I still don't understand what they're charging them for. Oh, the charges here. All right. This is from the actual CFTC website. Oh, okay. All right, pandas. This is it right here. The complaint was that Traders Global actively minimizes the likelihood that customers trade profitably by using pretexts to terminate customer accounts, misleadingly assessing commissions that reduce customer account equity, secretly using specialized software to cause customer orders to be executed at worse prices than appeared to the customer at the time an order was sent, and handicapping the extremely small number of successful customers to decrease customer profits and increase customer losses. This is the main complaint, I believe. That is dirty. That is dirty. That is dirty. Man, oh man, oh man. If Apex does that, I'm out. If Apex actually does that, then yeah, then they should get caught. I don't think Apex does that because they use Rhythmic. Unless Rhythmic has been doing that, then that's a different story. I've had pretty sus slippages though. I got a slippage of 1 point. It's a fraud. It's a scam. This whole thing's a scam. 1 point slippage. Not one tick, 1 point slippage. John Wick says, can we use two-legged in forex? Yes, you can use it in anything. Yeah, the spread is crazy though. Like if you cannot scalp, in my opinion. You can't scalp on forex. You gotta swing trade. Kenny says this is FTMO. I don't know what FTMO is. This is my forex funds, the big one that got shut down recently. Don't say slippage is normal. I know. I was just kidding. I'm just gonna blame. I'm gonna blame Apex for all my mistakes. Super choppy here. Nothing to trade. Market's about to open 10 seconds. So we do have news at 10. Daily chart may be bouncing off the 20 EMA here, off the daily chart. 10,000 tick chart. Second entry short. Market just opened. There's a gap on the 5-minute chart, as you can see. Gap here. Also gap over here that never got filled. This is actually a gap here. This gap doesn't fill either. So we got big gap here, big gap here. Daily chart. The level to the 20 EMA is essentially 44.82. I'll probably mark it on this chart here. If it gets 44.82, basically hit the 20 EMA on the daily chart. I don't really go more than that. Daily chart's probably the furthest I'll go in terms of analysis or making levels. Second entry short here. Not saying you can't do more, but to me this just seems overkill. Weekly and monthly ones maybe as well. Just when it closes and stuff. Alright, second entry short here. Successful for scalp right at market open.
10,000 tick trap.
Second entry short actually triggers on 10,000 tick chart. 5-minute chart. I'd like to see a couple more candles on the 5-minute chart to see what's going to happen today. There is news at 10, so please be aware. The market could be choppy until then. And also, don't be in a trade unless you're purposely trying to enter a trade for the news. Just know that the news will be there at 10. AOD says, do I typically news trade? I do not. I do not, but I do try to pass my accounts with news typically. So next week on Wednesday will be the big news event, and you need news big enough in order to make a movement. The volatility needs to be strong enough where you have at least 6 points. You need 6 point move to pass your evals on the 50K account in one single trade, and as long as you have a 6 point move without a 5 point drawdown, you can pass any account or any you can pass your 50K accounts essentially. And the next week is the CPI Wednesday, and this is what I'm waiting for. Big news, waiting for that. That would be a good news event to, I think, make or break your accounts. Literally just go max contracts and choose a direction. The problem is that not the problem, but I would only say to do that with evaluations. If you do that with P accounts, then Apex has the full right to just close your accounts. I just wouldn't do it. Alright, pushing down here. No trade for me. I'm just watching this. I'm a spectator here. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it bounced up 20 MA here. Real nice. Really nicely here. I taught there's rules cannot earn over a certain percentage in one trade. Yeah, that's for PA counts. Only PA counts. So the consistency rule, the 30% consistency rule only applies to PA accounts, which are funded accounts. For evals, they don't care. And I will say, take advantage of it while they still don't care. When they start to care, then that means it's going to be way more difficult. But while they don't care, take advantage of it. I mean, you're still trading with their rules, so it is what it is. Almost about to touch the 20 MA. I transposed the 20 MA onto this account, the daily 20 MA. If I switch to the daily chart, you can see the 20 MA is approaching at the 4482 level. You can see on the right side there is a flag here, and you should be able to see it. So I just transposed it to the 2000 tick, also 10,000 tick, also my 5-minute chart. I have it on every chart now. I think it's gonna be a very important level. AOD says, new video idea, pass Apex in one trade with Panda. Maybe. Perhaps. Okay, keep dripping down to it. News again at 10. I don't have any setups here, so it's not like I'm really trying to jump into this. If we had a second interest short, that might be a different story, but it may not happen. Good morning, Pandas. It is Wednesday. Wednesdays typically are a little slower. Dante Matthew says, good morning, Panda. Good morning. Welcome, guys. Make sure you drop a GM in the chat if you haven't already. Scalp that like button if you haven't done so either. Oh, pandas. The heart came back. Oh, no. This thing came back. John says, Panda, are you willing to reach the $1 million? Am I willing? Well, I'm not going to say I'm not willing. Yes, I'm willing. I am. How Big Mama's been working? They've been sporadic. On and off. Still profitable, but on and off. The thing about Big Mamas, there's a big drawdown Big Mamas about a month ago. It took about 7 failed Big Mamas in a row. And it made me rethink some of the Big Mama rules. Absolutely crazy. 7 failed Big Mamas. It could be. Everyone thinks that, but I honestly don't think that's what's happening. To be honest, I feel like rather it's probably just market cycle. Big Mamas work for a long time, and then they don't work for a little bit, and then they work for a long time again. They don't work for a little bit. It's just, in my opinion, just what happens. But it's true, any edge in the market will disappear soon. No man says, will two-legged pullback disappear in the future? No, it won't. Just like anything else, it won't. It's impossible. Two-legged pullbacks are just natural movement of the market. Just gotta find the right ones. It's not something that can disappear, in my opinion. I mean, of course, you're gonna always have 2 legs. You're gonna always have 2 legs going in one direction. It's just a very natural tendency of the market to do that. We're slowly going towards the 20 EMA on the daily chart. As you can see, it's just grinding to it. I think it'll hit it though. Will it bounce off of it? Should I just try to take a trade right off of it? Take a trade right off the 20 EMA on the daily chart. I'll take it off the first reversal. How about that? Once we hit the 20 EMA, I'll take on the first reversal, see what happens.
$10,000 tick trap.
News at 10, so again, could just be a little bit slow until then. It's a little grindy all the way down here. A small reversal here. I want to touch the 20 EMA on the daily chart. Remember, this line here is a 20 EMA on the daily chart. Daily chart, 20 EMA here. You can see the level here, 44.82. This blue flag looking thing here tells you the level of the 20 EMA. And I just put at 44.82.
10,000 tick trap.
Now it can change though. The 20 EMA can change on the daily chart because it updates with every tick. So if this goes all, if it ends way up here, the 20 EMA may actually already be touched. Does that often. Frozen Motions, good morning, evening for you. Appreciate that. Drop a location also. Let's know like what country you guys are from. You don't have to tell me your, you don't have to tell me your address. You know, you don't have to tell me your your social security. You don't have to go that far. But to know the general region where you're from, that'd be great. Oh man, from Malaysia, San Fran. Christopher Lopez. Tell me how San Fran is. I've never been to Malaysia. Algeria. Wow. Texas. You got someone from Algeria and Texas all in the same chat. I mean, this is one of the wonders. This is why the internet is actually so amazing. This is why YouTube and this community is amazing. Because you got people from Australia. It brings tears to my eyes knowing all you guys are gathered around the world to do the same thing that everyone loves doing. Making some bamboo. Axe Payne from Sweden. Never been to Sweden. I really want to go to Sweden. Sweden, Switzerland, same thing. I'm just joking. But I would like to go to both. Wayne Bignell from North Georgia. Big bounce here. It could be from the 20 MA or the daily chart. I was looking for a reversal. I actually wanted to touch this line, but we never touched it actually. We're making a strong reversal here. So, what can I do? I can't time this, in my opinion. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Big push up. I mean, this looks strong enough for reversal. Looking for a second entry long at this point. If you really wanted to, you could look for a couple legs up. Look for a channel, then enter a second entry long off the channel somewhere. That is more reliable in a sense. Wait, so I'm still showing PMI. Yep, PMI, but ISM services is high impact. We may get some movement here. Maybe. A little bit. Not much though. 10 o'clock is a big news event though, the high impact news. Both as, hey Panda, do I have a setup video for my hotkeys, things like that? I have your indicators and trade duplicator, but I mean mostly for UI. Yeah, if you go to my channel, search Ninja Trader settings, there's a section in that video where it goes over hotkeys. Make sure you follow the directions, and also I believe I put a comment, pinned comment there, going over one step I forgot to mention in the video. So just make sure you follow that closely. But the hotkeys are a game changer. The fact that I don't have to right click the chart to put my order in is a game changer. You know, I just have to put hotkeys. I get the flag, I get my order, then I can move it around afterwards. It makes a big difference for me. So how many times have I blown an account before payout? I believe like, so it took me 2 tries to pass the evaluation, and then it took me about 3 tries, I think, 2 or 3 tries from I basically busted my first PA account. So I busted my first eval account, I busted my first PA account. So and I think about either the second or third time I was able to get withdrawals on the PA account. So that means I had to pass evals, get my PA, and then fail that PA, then get past evals, get the PA, probably fail the second one, I forget. But I think by the third time I was able to withdraw. Yeah, so it took me a couple tries. So like, if people are wondering, like, oh man, like, and then when I started getting my payouts, I started getting a lot of payouts. I was getting like tens of thousands of dollars in payouts, and well making over the money I spent, like covering fees. And so, once you start getting your payouts, it kind of gets a little easier. Obviously, right now, it's a little bit of a struggle. But we'll get there. We'll get there. We shall get there. Is it P accounts fast to make first bag? What's the difference? I'm not sure what you're asking. Not sure what you're asking. Is it PA accounts faster to make first bag? What's the difference? I'm not sure what you're asking. Oh yeah, I've made tens of thousands of dollars from Apex. Payouts alone. Make first money. Is it PA accounts faster to make first bag? What's the difference? I know the bag means, but faster than what? Is it PA accounts faster to make first, like? There might be some fundamental things that are missing here or misunderstood. So basically, you need to pass a evaluation, which is what we're doing right now on the stream. Once you pass the evaluation, you get a PA account, which is a funded account. Then once you once you get the funded account to withdrawal limits, the minimum account balance you need to withdraw, then you can start withdrawing. I'm not understanding. I don't understand the question. Faster than what? Is it P accounts faster to make first bag? Faster than what? Is he asking the how many trading days there are? 7 trading days for the evaluation, 10 trading days minimum on the PA to withdraw. Okay. He doesn't understand the difference between PA and evals. Evaluations, you don't get paid for them. You have to evaluations are what they are. Evaluations. They're there to evaluate to see if you can get funded. So if you pass an evaluation, which is for the 50K account, every account is different. So for the 50K account, you need to make $3,000 on your account in order to pass it before hitting a $2,500 drawdown, a trailing drawdown. And so you need to do it minimum 7 days. So they want you to trade a little bit longer. It's actually absurd because before, combines used to be a maximum of a certain amount of days, which I think is just weird because they're trying to instill in people bad trading habits. I just thought that was weird. So the fact Apex wants you to trade minimum days shows they're trying to find people who can actually trade. So once you pass your evaluation, then Apex will send you an email and you have to sign up, and they will give you a funded account. It basically be brand new. It's like it starts over from scratch, but this one you can actually withdraw money from. So now if you make $3,000 on the next account, or at least $2,500, you can start actually withdrawing money. So the first for evaluation, it's really to see if you should get a funded account. Then once you get the funded account, then you can try to withdraw from it. It's a one-step process. It's actually amazing. It's a one-step process. You pass, they give you a funded account. Simple as that. That's why Apex is the best because there's like no rules. Virtually no rules passing the eval. Virtually no rules to get funded. And once you get funded, it's like barely any rules to see how you can trade it. You can trade as many contracts as you want. You can do whatever you want. They give you the freedom. It's the American way. America. Another push up. So we got a big push up, kind of strong push down, and a big push up here. The high or low here. It's the only way I'm taking any of these trades. No setups here. Sorry, pandas. If you think I just always talk about Apex, it's because people ask questions about it, and I think especially because there's always new people joining, I like to at least thoroughly explain some things, important things, and you know, it's a good reminder for everybody as well. Got a trap trade here. I don't know. I don't know. It looks okay. It's not a trade I typically take. If it was more in line with like this trend line, maybe. But right now, it's kind of floating in the middle of nowhere. Kind of big up, big down. I don't know. I don't know. Outside bar reversal. It's easy skip for me, but it could be a strong move up. Could be a decent swing trade to take. Low man says, what's the difference of a 100K static account? Static count is, you gotta understand the trailing threshold. So there's a trailing threshold. If you look on the top left of your screen, you can see that I have two columns there. One says threshold value, one says account balance, or just a balance. The trailing threshold, every account's different, but I'll use a 50K account for example. But every account has a trailing threshold, which is the amount of money you can lose before you bust your account. The reason why it's a trailing threshold is because that threshold moves if you make money. So if you make, basically they base that trailing threshold, they calculate it based off the highest amount your account has ever reached, unrealized or realized. If you don't know what unrealized or realized is, then simply realized means that is when you actually exit a trade, close a trade, and unrealized is doesn't matter if you exit or not. It's the gains that you've reached in the trade itself, with even if you don't sell it. Okay, so we potentially can. I mean, it just looks like a triangle if we reverse here. Darn. I mean, I could trade the triangle, but inside bar on the 5-minute chart, it's OI pattern. Makes sense because news is about to drop in 5 minutes here. I'll probably wait for the news. They calculate in a way where to make it easier to fail. Yeah, that's true. They want to make the evals hard to pass because it's an evaluation, right? They want to see if you can trade well enough, so you're not you don't have deep drawdowns in your trading. And also, it's meant to prevent a certain type of trade, home run trade, waterfall trades. Ooh, now we're actually off our trend line. I don't know, pandas. What do I do here? News? Should I just wait for news? Yeah, the fact that Apex is 8 million payouts, not affiliate money, payouts. I think should let people know that the rules are fine. I think for most people. Entering this trade, try to get back to the top of the triangle. News is about to drop in 3 minutes. I might be in this trade during news. Could be quite funny, actually. Try to get back to the top of the triangle here. See if it's possible. It might stop me out here. I'm a small risk. 1, 2. A little more than a 1-to-1. Just a quarter point more. How do you determine which way the news will go? Price action. That's the ultimate answer to every question. How'd you know that was going to happen? Price action. It just means that you have no idea. Anyone who says, oh, price action is because they have no idea. It's like when you ask a woman, how did you know? And she says, oh, it's just my woman's intuition. It's just another way of saying they have no idea how they knew. You guys ready for a blast off here? Oh, news is about to drop in a couple seconds here. 15 seconds. It doesn't look good for me, though. Does not look good for me, though. News has dropped. Oh, that slippage. This is why news sucks. I had a point slippage there. Straight up 1 point slippage. Big drop down, interesting. But if I'd chosen the right direction on that trade, I would have been able to pass any 50k account could have passed right there. 50k account could have passed, right? 6 point move. Basically, if you went short here with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you would have been able to pass your accounts, 50k account in one single trade. But instead, I just had big slippage. Basically a 1 point slippage there. Very cool. I love slippage. Bobby Chan says, hey Panda, just wanted to say I appreciate how you keep your channel clear in terms of language. Was on another channel, there was so much foul language, I just couldn't watch it. I mean, Patrick Weiland, I'm sorry, man. You gotta calm down with your cussing. Interesting that slippage never seems to work out in your favor. Ooh, second to short here. Do I like it? Not really. Big push down, but doesn't mean anything to me. When this happens with the news, it doesn't mean anything, in my opinion. I'm actually looking for a reversal here. Big old reversal. Let's see if we get it. Daily chart, right? We finally touched the 20 EMA here. Wow. Second entry short works out. This is a pretty strong push down. Never mind. I take it back. Very strong push down now. Very interesting. You need at least a fail second entry short at this point if you want to go long. Fail second entry short. What happened to the news? What kind of news? What happened? Are we in recession now? Is that what happened? The ISM services is good. It was positive. I guess that means it's a good thing. That means the market goes down. Okay. Very cool. It beat forecast. And it beat the previous. That means the economy is going up. I believe ISM measures the economy some way. And the market says, well, the economy is good. That means we got to fall. Somewhere in the upside down world. Yeah, if the economy is good, then they're going to keep raising interest rates, right? That's kind of the idea.
$10,000 tick trap.
Meanwhile, how many hours a day do I trade? I just keep my charts open pretty much. I actively watch it during the streaming hours, obviously. It's when I'm most focused. But most of the time I have like alerts on my other charts. You've heard them before where, you know, my charts would say 5-minute trap or 10,000 tick, you know, trap. And then when it makes that alert, I tend to perk up and look at the charts. But other than that, just kind of have them up. Just if a good setup happens. If I see a strong trend and I see a setup, I try to take it. Strong bear bar on a 5-minute chart. Ending near its low. Strong bear bar. Most likely follow through here. The OII pattern. Jeez. OII pattern. Breaks down. With news. Pretty much ending on its low on the 5-minute chart. Look at that. Most likely follow through. Some way or another. Most likely.
$10,000 tick trap.
Okay. Second entry short here. You gotta think there may be some follow through in the 5-minute. Such a strong bear bar. I think there's some sort of follow through in the 5-minute chart. Well, there's a follow through. Cool. It's a terrible looking second entry short, but it does give you a scalp. I mean, follow through on the 5-minute chart is the most obvious thing that you can think will happen there. It's a strong bear bar. The only problem is hard to trade because your stop loss is way up here. It's not necessarily a good trade to take, but it's the thing that most likely would have happened.
$10,000 tick trap.
Still looking for a reversal here, pandas. Main reason being because we're on a support on the daily chart, 20 EMA. Interesting. Or I can stop trying to fight the trend and just find a short trade somewhere. David asks, what I use for news? I use Forex Factory. I just think it's the cleanest. Got a higher low setup here. Ooh, if I get my trap trade, pandas, it's gonna be crazy. If I get a trap trade here, pandas, I'm telling you, if I get a trap trade here, pandas, get ready for some content. Get ready for some content. Get ready for some content, pandas, if I get my trap trade here. Just get ready. But I need my setup. I cannot go prematurely here. Inside bar. I need it to trigger the second entry short here for the trap to trigger. Oh, it may not give it to me. It might go without me. Could be very possible. Very possible it goes without me here. I'm sitting in my pause. I just wait for the setup. No setup, then no joy. Give me that fail second inch short. Pandas. Pandas. Do you see what I see? Pandas, do you see this? Pandas. Pandas. Trap trade. Get ready. Come to Papa. Come to Papa. Oh boy. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, that signal bar. Something else right there. Oh man. 20 EMA pointing downwards. Oh man. This is risky. It's looking less and less favorable here. Especially if it closes clearly underneath the 20 EMA, right? There's a gap. There's a gap here right now. I don't think this is going to be good. This is not good. Thought I could get my trap trade there. Ooh. It's so ugly though, pandas. It's actually so ugly. Can anything be uglier than this? I don't know. Oof. Content? It's so risky. It's underneath the 20 MA. The 20 MA is curling down. Everything about it looks bearish. Is it gonna trigger, pandas? Is this gonna trigger? Pandas. It's an ugly trade. Oh! Okay, I'm in. I'm in. 5 contracts. That is not pretty. That is not what you want to see. The moment you enter, it starts to reverse like that. That's the last thing you want to see. Trap trade, pandas. It's a Pikachu. Is my trap gonna trap here? Quite possibly. Could easily happen here. The double trap. The infamous double trap. Oh, pandas. I mean, if you want to. If you want to. Might as well go all max contracts here. If you're gonna trap, triple trap here, give it to me. Pandas. Oh boy. Double trap. Triple trap. I'm in this trade. Triple trap trade. The first 5 I'll come out with a scalp. The rest of it I'll come out with a runner. I'll run the rest. But we got a double trap here. Or triple trap. Pandas. We're in 10 contracts right now.
$10,000 tick trap.
Give me the scout. Let's go, baby. Scout made. Only problem is I'm gonna get a huge drawdown, trailing threshold drawdown here. I may have to get rid of all of them. It's too big of a trade. I'll run one. I'll run one. Let's go, baby. I'll run one. The reason why I had to do that, Pan, is because the trailing threshold will be affected way too much. Like, it'll be affected way too much. But hopefully we can ride this one to the heavens. Hopefully this will go to the heavens. I'm hoping this goes to the heavens. We'll see. 9 contracts, pandas. Let's go, babe. Oh boy. Hopefully get a really good runner. I basically scalped 9 contracts here for 2 points. Well, did I even... Yeah, I think it's 2 points. I could have held it longer, but the fact that I could have got stopped out so quickly, my trailing threshold would have been crushed. Absolutely crushed. Daily chart. Hopefully bounce off the 20 EMA here. Never look back. Hope we never look back here. Hope it doesn't stop me out. I realized I didn't get the full pointage there, but it's all good.
10,000 tick trap.
I hope it doesn't stop me out. I really hope it keeps going up. Trap trade here. Beautiful. If we get trap trade here, I'm going Super Saiyan. If this trap triggers. Maybe I should just get out here. Maybe I should do it like this. I know it looks a little funky, but because my actual first entry was here, I think we may have a good chance this pushes off really strong. Give me one more push up here, pandas. I'll turn Super Saiyan on. Oh, Super Saiyan! We got another push up. We got a trap here now. We got some great distance between our stop loss and the current price. The fact that we got another push up there makes me know that bulls are still in control. Strong bull bar on the 5-minute chart. How many of you pandas took that same trade? Do you guys take the same trap as me? Oh boy. Alright. Okay. We still got some wiggle room. I moved my stop loss to the actual entry here, which I don't mind. I feel like it's a safe place to be.
5-minute trap.
What? No! It is what it is. Yeah, you got that bamboo still. That was just one contract though. One contract worth. Darn. I thought we could really push up, but just really comes back. Doesn't do much. It's all good though, pandas. Whoo! What a trade! What a trade! I wish we could have got a huge runner there. I wish we could have. But, you know, you can only take what the market gives you. And I really wouldn't... I handled that max... Like, the max the max I would really ever handle it, right? Like I don't want to lose on any original trade. You know, if I were to trade real money, I would not risk more than this. But it comes back down to fill that level, bounces out that level here. We can continue downwards now. Sure, why not? I could care less. Okay, pushing down now. Pretty decent push down here. Second entry short on the 10,000 tick chart. 10,000 ticks showing a second entry short here. 5-minute chart showing possible trap trade to the short side.
$10,000 tick trap.
Decent push down here. Okay, continues to push down. I thought I was going to reverse, but rather we are pushing down. We were in a trading range here for a little bit. So I want to go short here. Not really, but maybe. I don't have the same conviction as I had here. Strong bear bar on the 5-minute chart, and on its low. Again, you're thinking follow through. Second entry short maybe here. Bobby Chin. Yep, there's a quick public service announcement about Replicanto. I will highly recommend to switch to Replicanto as soon as possible if you haven't already, or if you're thinking about choosing one, use Replicanto. The main reason being is because at the end of this month, September 31st, Replicanto has like a native discount on, or Flowbots has a native discount on Replicanto. And on top of that, you can use BBM80 to get extra 20% off. But on September or October 1st, right, they're gonna get rid of that native discount. But the thing is, BBM20 will still work, but it will work at the full price. So they're not, they're gonna get rid of that native discount. So I want to let you guys know, if you're on the fence, that you should order it while it's cheap. I'm trying to do you guys a favor, so please order it while it's cheap. If you use BBM20, get extra 20% off. But yeah. But I said, for Replicon, do you have to close out before closing out? No, you do not. This is part of your workspace. You just use your code BBM. Oh, appreciate that. I hope it was good. I mean, you're welcome. Why am I appreciating it? You're welcome. I do get a small kickback. I get like what, $5 or something. You're $5. Thank you. Green is green. That is 100% true. That's a buck. Big push down here. Just nasty push down. I mean, it's hard for me to enter short there. Even though we're in a strong downtrend right now, and you shouldn't fight this trend, you should actually always be looking for a short trade at this point. But it's just the setup wasn't good, right? Even though you're in downtrend, you gotta find a good setup. You still gotta find a good setup. It's being a pretty strong push down. We're so far away from a 20 EMA on the 5-minute chart as well. Really far away from it. %40 of you guys said that you took the same trade. Congratulations for getting that bamboo. H4 setup. Am I looking for a long trade? I don't know. Could be a pullback here. I don't know though. Am I looking for a fail second to short? I mean, only trade I could take. But do I want to take that on a strong downtrend? Truly don't know. First entry here. Well, she said, I got an 8 tick scalp, second entry short, just before your trap. You almost trapped me. Yeah, I see that. It's a perfect scalp. You see here, this gold box? That means that this second entry short made exactly 2 points, 8 ticks. So you just dodged a bullet there. If you're able to get out of the trade, then congratulations. Some people may have been stuck still or trapped. High or low setup here. Do I like it? No. High or low should only really be taken, I think, in trading ranges or when you have a very strong trend. Cheesecake asks, how many days on your 10,000 tick chart? I don't know. Let me see. $15 days. Just a massive move down. Looks pretty unsustainable to me, though. Okay, first entry. Do I want a second entry short here, Pandas? Would you take the second entry short? Would you take the second entry short here? A, B, C. Second entry short. Right, first pullback, first entry, second pullback, second entry. Would you take the second entry short here? Put a pull up. That's the only way to get you guys to engage. When there's zero exposure. 100% on anonymity. That's the only way you guys would do this. Make sure you scalp that like button. If I get more votes here than how many likes I have, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be real mad. If you're looking for the fail second entry short, there's also an option there saying, hey, this looks a little bit bullish now. Let me do the fail second entry short. There's that option as well. I mean, when you're clearly above the 20 EMA, it's very hard to take the second entry short. You really want to take the opposite here. The risk is small, though, in second entry short here. Just watching. I'm not bullish per se. I'm just thinking if we're above the 20 EMA, it's hard to go short here. And the signal bar is not the best. We get the second entry short that triggers. It's not the setup that you need. It may work out though, but I don't know. Okay.
5-minute trap.
Hey, looks good. Looks good for a second entry short. I spoke too soon though. You can reverse at any moment, but right now it looks decent. Trap may trigger here. I don't know what to do. I'm not doing anything. Signal bar was not good. Regardless, it's hard to take that trade. If we had a decent signal bar, I might have considered it. Like if we created like a bearish signal bar and it closed underneath the 20 MA, I'll be way more inclined to take this trade. But we closed above it and we're bullish. And you know, this is hard for me to take this. Now we got a trap triggering here. Okay, the trap may be bullish here. This is the fail second entry short. But that triggers underneath the 20 MA, so I'm not interested in that either. Even though the same thing happened here, this is, you know, it's way more eager to enter here than here. It could work out though, the trap. I'm just gonna sit on my pause here. I don't know what's happening. Maybe a lower high second entry short might be better here. I don't know. Hard to say. Okay, that trap fails. It looks like it's about to fail. Confusing, pandas. Confusing. I mean, you gotta say that's a bit tricky, right? You got the second to short that fails or traps, and that trap has now trapped. Now you got a lower high second to short. I don't know, pandas. I'm just sitting on my paws. Times like this, I just find myself sitting on my paws. I could be eager to go short here, but I don't know. I'll take the L4 setup if we get it. If it's in a good spot, I'll take the L4.
Five-minute trap.
Trap triggers. How many traps is that? At this point, it's too confusing. Wow. That's vicious. Market is vicious right now. Jeez. That's just wrong. That should be illegal. Should be a crime. At this point, it's an L4 setup, which I'm trying to take here. L4 triggers, but doesn't look pretty. So it'll reverse again. If I get hit, I get hit. I just move on. I thought I could take advantage of that fourth failure. The L4 with trend. L4 with trend. That's what I was looking for. L4 setup with trend. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Move on. I'll take the one-to-one though. It's giving me some grief, so I'll take the one-to-one. Maybe overall I should just stayed away from this because it's got so choppy, so sideways. It is an L4 setup, but got very congested here. Okay, looks decent. Getting a push down now, breaking the inside bar to the downside. Can only hope this really pushes strong here. Gives me my scalp. Ooh, trap might trigger here. That's not pretty if it does. This trap trigger is really not good. Yikes, it might trigger here. Trap may trigger. It is what it is. If it triggers, it's probably really bad news. But how many traps is that? I mean, I was patient. I waited for the L4 setup with trend. You know, you gotta try. You gotta take a stab at it sometimes. You gotta try. I'm just waiting for this to push one way or another. I don't care what happens, but I prefer it to push down, obviously. Okay. Not okay. Okay. Good. I'm green. It's always good to be green. It's always good to be green, pandas. Ooh, this might be a trading range here. I feel like I should skunk this. It's not very pretty. Ride or die. Ride or die. Ride or die. Ride or die, pandas. Ride or die. Riding or die here. This is torture, pandas. This is torture. Whoo, this is torture. Alright, we're getting our drip. Hopefully we can... I would love to make a 1-to-1. Can't even make 2 points. It's not even 2 points yet. Skunking it. I don't like it. Alright, pandas. That's it. I mean, that trade just took forever. I do not want to stick around for whatever outcome. Whatever the outcome is, I do not want to stick around for it. It's just... It's not worth it, pandas. It's not worth it. But pandas, hey, we made some bamboo today. I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow. 9 o'clock for the pre-market show, 9:15 for the mainstream. Remember, there's news tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. That's unemployment claims. That could move the market, so just please be aware that there is news at 8:30 a.m. if you're trading around that time. I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Thanks for joining. I really appreciate you guys joining and having a great time on stream. I mean, we got some content. We got a nice trap trade here. We're up $700 pretty much, and hopefully we can continue this rise as we try to pass these evals on stream with you guys. So With that being said, pandas, as always, happy trading. God bless. Bye.